Hi, this is Melanie Dawn, and this is Dawn of Wisdom. It is Monday, and this is episode 37. Let's talk happiness. Happiness is an inside job. And what I mean by that, finding happiness is not anyone's responsibility but yours. Everyone has a different idea of what happiness means. To some, it's a good job. To some, happiness is family and friends. To some, money, travel, etc. Whatever brings you happiness, it's an inside job, or I should say an inside practice. According to Webster's Dictionary, happiness is a sense of well-being, joy, or a contentment. Happiness, to me, is the secret sauce. It's the feeling of truly enjoying life and the desire to make the best of it. Happy people are not held hostage by their circumstances, and they do not seek happiness in people or possessions. How I am not saying people or possessions don't make us happy, because they can, but your feelings of happiness comes from the inside. Do you feel happy when no one is around? Do you feel happy when you want something and do not have it? Happiness is inside. We choose to be happy. We choose to practice happiness no matter what. You make a conscious decision to be happy. This, you guys, is my biggest practice. I am going to feel happiness daily, and I practice, and I get there, and whatever I need to do, as long as it's healthy for me, I practice it. Abraham Lincoln has a great quote: "Most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be." I love that. It's an inside job. Is happiness a choice? Yes. I believe it is. We have to realize that happiness is a choice, and it is up to us to choose happiness every single day. Yeah. I cannot stress it enough. My grandson has a great thing. He always says, if it's not fun, I'm not doing it. If it doesn't make me happy, I'm not doing it. And I love that. How can we practice happiness? I will give you 12 ways, and this comes from Becoming a Minimalist website by Joshua Becker. I love these. I did a lot of research on happiness, and this just hit home for me. He suggests you embrace one new action or all and practice or use an inspiration to discover your own happiness. This speaks to me. I'll tell you. Number 1. Are you guys ready? These are fabulous. Count your blessings. Happy people choose to focus on the positive aspects of life rather than the negative. They set their minds on specific reasons to be grateful. They express it. They discover there is always something to be grateful for. Part of my daily practice is gratitude. I feel when we feel gratitude in our lives, we feel joy. And I have practiced this, and this is one of my morning practices, and I love it. I write, I say it out loud, whatever I need to do, I express my gratitude until I feel that joy inside. Number 2, carry a smile. Now, I know right now everyone wearing masks or traditional smile is not always possible, but I feel we can smile with our eyes. A smile is a wonderful beauty, and we can look at people and show a beautiful smile with our eyes. That's one thing I have found during this time we live in right now, where everybody's wearing masks, that I can see into people's eyes, and I can see a smile or I can see sadness, but I want to smile with my eyes. Just looking at someone directly in the eyes means so much. Our facial expressions can influence our brain in just the same way our brains influence our face. In other words, we can actually program ourselves to experience happiness by choosing to smile. I practice smiling at myself in the mirror. I laugh out loud at myself, which is easy. Believe me, I'm always laughing at myself. Okay, number 3, speak daily affirmations into your life. Affirmations used daily can release stress, build confidence, and improve outlook. I'll give you a few of my daily affirmations. I say I love myself, I trust my wisdom and intuition. I have many more, but these 3 I often say to myself. And when I'm not feeling so happy, I repeat them. I love myself, and I trust my wisdom and intuition. Number 4, wake up on your terms. Most of us have an alarm clock. I personally have never used one. I have the ability to say before I go to bed, I need to get up at 5 or 6, whatever time, and I do. Excuse me. But most have an alarm clock because of the expectations of others, work, school, a waking child that will always remain. That does not mean we have to lose control over our mornings. Wake up a little earlier and establish an empowering, meaningful morning. Make this a routine. Start each day on your terms. The next 23 hours of your day will thank you for it. 5, hold back a complaint. The next time you want to lash out towards someone or a situation or to yourself, stop. Instead, keep it to yourself. You will likely diffuse an unhealthy, unhappy environment. You will experience joy by choosing peace in a difficult situation. It's a big practice of mine. The old Melanie would have loved to lash out, and I don't know. And then I feel shitty when I go home. I've always been the person to say something. If someone was rude, etc., I thought it was my job to say something. Now I do believe we do need to speak up at times if someone's being hurt, if something was said to you cruel. I just think there's a better way we can say it without lashing out. How many times do we lash out, then walk away and feel bad? I don't want to feel bad. I want to feel happy about whatever was said, and often my kindness will diffuse the whole situation. 6, practice, and I love this word practice, as you know. One life. Improving, if you practice anything, practice this. Improving discipline. There is happiness and fulfillment found in personal growth. To know that you have intentionally devoted time and energy to personal improvement is one of the most satisfying feelings you've ever experienced it. So improving your discipline. Practice it, guys. Practice it. Embrace and practice one of each of the disciplines daily. Exercise. I love to walk in nature, as you know. Learning. I love learning. Doing this podcast, I'm learning so much. Meditation, lying on your mat, 5-10 minutes, and giving yourself time to be with yourself. Pray. Whatever you do, practice it daily. That's self-discipline. Whatever your life needs, practice it. Celebrate it. 7, use your strengths. Each of us have natural talents, strengths, and abilities. When we use them, we feel alive and comfortable in our own lives. We find joy in our being and happiness in our design. If you need to find out an outlet outside your job, find it. If you love to walk your dog more. If you love yoga, do it more. Walk your dog and breathe. Do yoga and breathe. Find your strengths. Find these things and enjoy and do them daily. 8, a accomplish one important task. Happy people choose happiness. They take control over their lives. They realize their own demands. Choose that are important, choice that are important, tasks that is expected of you, and then find joy in your contribution. I'm going to read that again. That was a little confusing. Happy people choose happiness. They take control over their lives. They realize they have demands. They choose what is that important task that is expected, and they find joy in their contribution. Oh my gosh, this is big to me. I worked very stressful jobs as a nurse, and I've had to turn it all around to find happiness in whatever that task was that I was doing. Otherwise, I would have just been overwhelmed, and I didn't like that feeling. So that was a practice that I started years ago, and it has worked. Just find joy in whatever you're contributing to. Eat well. We're spiritual, emotional, and mental beings. We're also physical bodies. Our physical bodies have impact on our spiritual and emotional well-being. One simple action to choose happiness today is to eat healthy. Your physical body will thank you. There are tons of resources online, you guys. Even if it's the smallest thing, if you're eating one healthy meal a day, it's a practice and you're learning. It is one of my biggest challenges. I tend to be a binge eater. I tend to go days without eating. I do not have the healthiest eating habits, but I'm practicing. I'm learning. I always feel we can learn. Number 10, treat others well. Everyone wants to be treated kindly. More than that, deep down, we also want to treat others with the respect we would like. Treat people you meet with kindness, patience, and grace. The golden rule is very powerful. It brings satisfaction in yourself as you seek to treat others as you would like to be treated. Practice feeling that you deserve to be treated with kindness, and you will start to desire to treat others with kindness. 11, meditate. Find time alone in solitude. Studies confirm the importance and the benefits of meditation. Take time to yourself. Use meditation to go inward, to connect spiritually, to improve happiness. I love my solitude. When I walk, when I'm lying on my mat, listening to music. It took me many years to love my solitude. It used to be scary, and that's a whole different podcast. I practice being alone, going within and loving myself and all my shadows. I found happiness within. And the final one, never the final, but number 12, search for benefits in your pain. This can be very difficult. We all encounter pain, whether it be physical or emotional. We can escape pain. When we do, remind ourselves that this is difficult and know it will pass. Search deep to find meaning in the pain. Choose to look for the benefits that can be found. At the very least, you are learning to confront and comfort and to confront and to be with others in their pain. I'm going to leave you with a quote because I love my quotes. The key to being happy is knowing you have the power to choose what to accept and what to let go. Love it. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. You can reach me at Dawn of Wisdom, one word, on Instagram or Facebook. Go out today and choose joy and choose to be happy. Have a great week, you guys.